Hello and welcome back to Albion. You know, lately I've been thinking quite a lot about how to make money in Albion, and the main reason why is because of this, the ever escalating price of premium in Albion. It's still going up, and I think, you know, people need to find ways of making some money so that they can buy their premium. So Well, I was thinking about this, as I said, and I stumbled across a way of making money that at this point in time is reasonably good. It's reasonably safe, and I'll show you how. Well, first of all, you need access to Brecilien. This isn't hard to do. Anyone can do it. You need to have, I'll show you. You need to have friendly Brecilien standing. You can do this if you don't want to go into the lethal zones. You can farm this up in the non-lethal mists. You can do it any way you like. And once you get that, you get a chance of finding a Brecilien portal. And then you can just travel to Brecilien from there. Once you've done that, you buy an island, you put a house on it, you make it home, and then you can access Brecilien whenever you want. So this method of making money, it isn't anything new. It's basically salvaging artifacts. And what I noticed is that in Brecilien, the artifacts are quite cheap. Now I've put a buy order in. I put it way above the other buy orders, so that it could have actually made more money for a load of tier 6 artifacts. And I'm paying 6,000 for these. Now when I salvage these, I will get 10 runes. Okay. Now here, if we look, they're worth 940 at the moment. So we would get 9,400, and we also get an amount of silver also, which does depend on what the artifact is for. For armor, you will get 1,536 silver as well. For boots and headpieces, 768. For offhands, you'll get 384. One-handed weapon 1,152 and two-handed weapon 1,536. So you've got to bear in mind how much silver you get on top as well. But you're making profit just on the runes. And so this is 100% safe. If you do it this way, it's 100% safe. You don't have to transport. You just literally just salvage them. So we're going to take all of these. And this is the other good thing. Look how many we're taking, okay? We've only got a tier 5 ox. We've got 70 odd of these. %, carry capacity. So if you did want to do the other thing, which is less safe, and transport them back to a royal city, where the price of these is more like 1,100, when you would make more money, you could do that. Look, you could literally do 10 times this. So you could do, how many do we have? 70 odd? 700. And on each one at this price, we're making around, that's 9,004, 10,004. So because we paid 6,000, we're making about 4,000 on each item. So already that's around 300k just on buy orders that were like going overnight. Also, what we can do, we put the buy order quite high because look, on these again are going to fetch us around between sort of 10 and 11,000, 5,000, and look how many there are. I'm looking at like really anything below 8,000. I can buy these. So there, we've bought another 89 of these. Each one we're making anywhere from 6 to 2,000. And this is just on one item. Like, there are loads of these. Like, what you want to look for is the items that are not used as much, So they're not in as much demand. So really it's kind of the salvage price that defines their overall price. So just look for those things that, some of the artifact weapons and armor that people don't use too much. So in the time we've been filming the video, the price of Master's Souls has gone up considerably. So the profit margin has increased. Again, where we were looking at 11,000 the total value on average of each artifact, it's now nearer 12. So yeah, this is how volatile this market in Brecilien is at the moment. So what we need to do now is we need to take all these. I'm going to take them to the... We're going to go and salvage them at the mending station. Where's he gone? Where's he hiding? It's over this side, isn't it? Actually, we can do it. We can also do this at the artifact foundry as well. So we just put these all in there. So we're going to get 66,000 in silver. Plus 1,500 runes. So we're estimating we made about 5,000 on each item, on each artifact, and we sold, or we salvaged even, 150 of them. So that's 750k profit for doing very little. And the other thing is, like, we didn't explore that many of the options for artifacts. There's probably 10 artifacts easily, maybe more, that you can actually do this with. And we only looked at tier 6. We didn't look at tier 7. We didn't look at tier 8. We didn't look at some of the others, because we could have looked at relics. We could look at if there was profit to be made there as well. So just in salvaging in Brecilien, there's quite a lot of money to be made, in my opinion. And this is zero risk, or virtually zero risk. Like, you're not going to get ganked in Brecilien. So, but you could transport these back. You might get more money, but you have to keep your eye on the markets to see if that is a legitimate thing to do. And another thing I noticed earlier today was also the price of fish here. Look, 285. Okay, now this is only a rough guide. The price of fish normally is about 550. We can see that's for 2. So it's about 550 in other cities. So that's almost half. These you will have to transport. So it might be worth buying and transporting fish from Brecilien back to the royal cities. That's another way of making money. Now, why do we think this is happening? Well, with the fish, I've got a feeling that people are basically going into the yellow mist, the non-lethals, and they're fishing there safely, where you have got a lot of fishing hotspots that aren't in so much demand as they are in the royal zones. So I think that's why the fishing thing's occurring. And with the artifacts, I think what's happening is the spiders and the chests, they're dropping a lot of artifacts. So there's a glut of artifacts, and then more and more people are actually playing out of Brecilien now. So there's people wanting 6.1, 6.2 items to fight in the mists with, and there's a glut of artifacts. So those two things added together create a good market to make some money. So I hope that's been helpful. I hope, if I've got anything wrong, I would love to hear. I would also appreciate it if anyone could leave me a like, a subscribe, give me them comments, tell me if you've made money doing this, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.